Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the business with another banger. Y'all know what to do, man. Just go ahead. We ain't gonna go through the whole intro. Just hit the like button, man, and turn your post notification bell on so we can get into this thing. Cause boy, it was wild, it was crazy, and halfway in the fourth quarter, my lights went out. But we're gonna talk about that real quick. Let's jump into it.
Incoming. Welcome to the future of Colorado football.
Y'all know what it is, man. It was a crazy Saturday night. The Bucks lost, but crazy, crazy, crazy ending to that game. And there's still so much upside to this team. But before we get into that, I'm doing the live stream, right? We doing the watch party. Midway through the fourth, right at the beginning of the fourth, my power go out. House just go black. Boom. Done. I go outside. Whole subdivision black. Just black. And my my and I got a couple of neighbors that's on oxygen machines. So my immediate thought was get my generator on and then go see what I could do or if they needed help. So that's what we did. And then I went to see what the problem was. Some idiot then run into the pole at the front of the subdivision, which that pole holds the main power to the whole subdivision. I know because I used to be a lineman. Knock the whole subdivision completely out. I get my generator on and check on my neighbors, get my neighbors to my house, get their equipment to the house. And so we in Texas, so it's already hot outside. It's not a cool night, but it's pleasant. But once you sit still, ain't no air flowing in your house gonna heat up. So we got them at my house cooled off, got the AC running, got everybody situated. And now at 5 a.m., I'm able to record this video. It probably won't go up till Monday morning until power is completely restored because it's not all that trivial to me to get a video up first thing to get a reaction or get some clicks. That's not what I'm worried about. My family, my friends, and my neighbors are my first concern. But let's talk about this game while everybody's has fallen asleep and I got time now. But very, very, very well fought game for Colorado. It's a big loss, but it's not a major loss. It's the first loss in the conference. Kansas State played a hell of a game. Colorado was still the better team. You can't tell me otherwise. Travis goes first. Jimmy goes down. Then Travis goes down. Then Mario goes down. And then Trent goes down. We lose four of our top six receivers in one game and still almost won the game. Travis is two players in one. So you lose seven players in one game and you lose five players in one game and still almost pull it out. Come on, dog. The biggest weakness of that game was not stopping them. Well, it wasn't even not stopping the run. It was missing tackles. The runs were stopped. They just didn't tackle. They were there. And yes, everybody knows Shiloh played bad. And that's a symptom of being the first game back. And he got shook out his shoes. And we gonna see that play all week, But with 2 minutes left in this game, Colorado was winning. Still had a chance to win this game. You can't tell me Shador is not the best quarterback in college football. Down 10 and come back to take the lead. You can't tell me Shador is not the best quarterback in football. Down 24-14. You put the comeback on. So I don't even want to hear the comparisons. That's why I keep saying I don't know why him and Travis are not tops in the Heisman conversation. The weakest part of this team is the right side of the offensive line. Gotta fix that. Gotta shore it up. I've been saying it since the first game. It's that right side. Tackle position, especially. Them doing twists and stunts and them freaking speed rushes on the tackle side, man, come on, dog. We got to fix that. But all in all, just my instant reaction and doing stuff, watching the game, because I had to watch the end of it on my phone. Great game. Horrible tackling. I've been saying all week, they got 4 plays. Cross the middle, those crossing routes to the tight ends, and they subdued the tight ends for the most part. Freaking wheel route out the backfield. How do you not know that play is coming? How do you let that dude out the backfield and just go by himself? That's a linebacker and safety mistake. Both of you. Because if the linebacker didn't see it, the safety should have saw it. Somebody should have picked that up. Another question I got. Why were they in cover 0 and get beat for a 50-yard touchdown? They had to score. There's no way you put that DB on an island by himself like that. That's a coaching error. But that's also a linebacker error to not adjust that call and get out of that cover 0. Somebody, Cam, Shiloh, y'all gotta learn how to pivot and see see what you got. Remember when Shador said in the NDSU game that he saw cover 0, and that's why he went deep to LeJontay Wester on those last few plays. Same thing they saw. Cover 0. No safety over the top. Nobody's back there. And that's on Preston too. Because if you're going to play press coverage, you got to touch the receiver coming off the line. You can't just give him a free run up the middle of the field, up the sideline. You got to break that. You got to hold him up and get him off his count. Because all he did was count to 3 and let it go. You have to disrupt his path. You got to hold him there 1 or 2 seconds to make him get off the line. You just can't give him a free exit up the sideline. You got to backpedal. You got to slow him down. If you play in cover 0 and you pressing, you better damn sure hold that man for 1 or 2 seconds and get your defensive lineman at least a chance to get there. But if you press him 1 or 2 more, if you press him 1 more second, that's a sack. That pass never gets off because they were there. He threw that ball up going backwards. They had him dead to rights. So that's on Preston too. And this is just my quick synopsis of the game before I do all my other stuff tomorrow, probably Monday, because I got to get all this other stuff in order once they get power restored. And that'll probably happen sometime later on today. And then Monday we'll drop some more videos. But dude, so much lost in that game, but so much to look forward to going forward. You got to think about it. You lost your best player on offense and defense, three more of your top receivers. Omarion Miller was having a day. They wasn't going to be able to stop him. He gets hurt, probably broke something or ACL. It's either broke ankle or torn ACL, MCL altogether because he couldn't put no pressure on that leg coming off. So who knows what that was? And then you lose Terrell Timmons, dude. But that wide receiver room is so deep that it's just next man up. And they all are good receivers. Cordell Russell's coming back. You got Draylon Miller who's out there having a day. We got all these receivers, dog. We got stars as receivers. You lose 4 guys in one game, and you still got Draylon, Cordell, Isaiah Hodge, Cam Michael, So it's dope. They still got people. And hopefully Omarion Miller can save his season. I don't know if he still has a red shirt, but he definitely has a medical red shirt that he can use since something happened right there. I don't know if it's a break or a tear, but it's something major. And dude, so much positivity in that game. Defensive line, y'all just got to tackle. Linebackers, you just got to tackle. Y'all missed so many tackles. Shiloh, I don't know if his ankles are still broken or not. He got shook twice, wide open by yourself. And Shiloh got to do better on tackles. Those big hits, you don't need them all the time. You just got to make the tackle. You got people bouncing off you because you're trying to show the tackle. You can't show the tackle. And probably Shiloh should have been subbed out in and out of the game because it was his first game back. And coming back, playing the first game, you are always not going to play that great, just like Travis did. Came back, played in the Stanford game last year, and got beat to sleep. That's just being rusty for being off so long, not actually playing the game. Yes, you can practice, but until you are playing the game is the only way you get better. The only way you stay in tune with what's happening. And you got to give that running back some credit. Giddens was a beast. He was breaking tackles, but they had him. And they let him go. So it wasn't a bad loss. It was just a loss. And some people are going to say, you'll hear why Travis shouldn't play both ways and all that. This is why you shouldn't play. The man got hurt catching the ball across the field. He got hurt on a simple tackle. Playing the game is playing the game. One thing about football, it's the only thing guaranteed is that you're going to get hurt playing the game. So you can't try to do that. And they're going to try to do that. That's what you're going to hear all week from all these pundits. Travis shouldn't be playing that many plays. This is why we say he shouldn't be playing. Well, what about the other dudes that got hurt that don't play defense? So what's their problem? What's your excuse there? See what I'm saying? And all them Kansas State players going down on that one drive, play after play after play, 5-6 players every time Colorado got that momentum and was going in the tempo, and then you see that player just drop. Come on, dog. Y'all can't do that. And the refs need to stop that shit. But you can't know if a player is faking or not, but that bullshit needs to stop. Nope. And there's no train of players that get hurt back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Come on, dog. That's don't happen. That's no. Nobody's team is that unlucky. They need to fix that. They need to fix that. That last play, that pass interference that wasn't called. Yes, it should have been a pass interference, but that's not the reason they lost the game. You can't say that. Don't say if the ref would have called that play, then yeah, it could have had a chance to tie it up because that would have put Mata in field goal position. But that can't be the be all end all that cost them the game. They just didn't tackle well. That's what lost them the game. We know this team has the fortitude to do what it does. And no matter how much they're down, nobody cares about that because we know they got the propensity to come back and play a hell of a football game. And they did that. Shadur, sometimes you just got to take the loss, bro. You can't get out of all of it. And some of them sacks you ran yourself into. You know, sometimes you just got to throw the ball away, or sometimes you just got to take the check down. You can't get the big play every time. And that was the problem most because some of them times I'm watching your back chip and hit the flat or hit the middle of the field and you can dump it. But you're trying to get that home run. You can't get the home run all the time. You know, just take what the play gives you and get you another one instead of taking 10, 12-yard losses. Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you. Stop trying to feed deep. You can't every play. Not going to work. Pat Sherman, not running the ball, not switching out Isaiah Augusta for Hayden. Dallin Hayden had a bad visual night because those holes were there. If you're watching those, if you look to the left, where he went right, you'll see a hole big enough for me to drive my tractor trailer through. The holes were there. You just chose wrong. And that's bad vision. You have to be able to see those gaps and those holes opening up. And that's what makes DJ Giddens a great running back. He was able to visualize. And Isaiah Augusta is a better visual runner. He sees those holes and he knows how to break tackles. Dallin Hayden is not breaking no tackles. Just like Dylan Edwards wasn't breaking no tackles. And I got a problem with Cam trying to make Dylan fumble instead of tackling him and letting him get that touchdown. That's Cam. That was a bad play. But that play cost your team. Don't make the hero play, just make the play. If you make the play, then your team will make the stand. Just make the stop. If you stop him at the 7, good chance they don't get but 3. So, you know, you just got to give your team a chance. It was a lot of, they just played a bad game and still they almost won. That's the thing about this game. They played a bad game, but yet and still they almost won. And they probably should have won. Like I said, Colorado is a better team than Kansas State. They just didn't tackle as well. And that shouldn't have been the problem with what was going on there. If anything, the problem shouldn't have been stopping the run. But we'll see what happens on the next. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this video done ran kind of long. I didn't mean for it to run this long. But we'll fix it. And I still got to do my videos on, y'all know every week we do the ESPN joint with Barry and them when they wake up and cover. So I'll do that probably Monday and see what all the haters got to say. And then I'll probably cover the press conference. So Monday it might be 4 or 5 videos I drop. Who knows? We'll see. Depending on what's going on. It's a holiday, Columbus Day. The kids are out of school. So I don't know how many videos I'll get to drop, but I'm going to drop some. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when your boy's going live for dropping this heat. Y'all know how we get down, man. Just hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get the algorithm thing going on. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, man, hell of a game. It sucks to lose, but it wasn't all that bad, and we still in the hunt for the Big 12 championship and a bowl game. The team still looks good, regardless of how you see it. So y'all gonna beat Shadow up on Twitter anyway. So I ain't gonna even say that. Can't beat Shadow up. Shadow threw a phenomenal game. That dude, I looked up, that dude was 20 for 23, 20 for 22 or something like that. He was having a game. And I'll look at the stats and see how he finished, but I'm sure he didn't miss no more than 5 or 6 passes all night. Shadow was having a game. He was on one. That pick he threw back in the end zone, it was just a miscommunication. I'm thinking he was expecting the receiver to keep going up. The receiver went across. He was open when he went in. If he would have led him, touchdown. But he went up top. So I think that was just a miscommunication between the two, and they got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Losing Travis hurts. But let's see if he'll be back next week. It don't look like he was too bad. Don't look like Jimmy was too bad. Omarion's done. I'm seriously convinced about that. Ain't no doubt about that. Omarion's done for the season. That he couldn't even put pressure on his leg. Yeah, that's bad. Something's broke, or something's MCL, ACL, broke leg, broke ankle, something, because the way he landed was bad. Something is bad right there. Terrell Timmons, we don't know. So we'll see, man. And hopefully we'll get some of the people that's banged up. This is the Big Cat 3. You know what I'm saying? It's all Wildcats, all cats doing this stretch. We done got rid of one cat. We got another cat next week, and then we got a Bearcat after that. Then it's a bye week. So let's get through this cat stretch, the Wild Kingdom era, and then we'll move on. But they'll be bowl eligible in these next 2 games. They should beat Arizona. We're not worried about touching the road McMillan because that's a 1-2 punch. Same thing I've been telling y'all. It's already there. They got this, man. But anyway, I just went long again. I can do this shit all day. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Y'all be good. Have a blessed day. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you. God bless you all, man. Be safe.